anchor fields and the bomb field. Welcome back. We're going to work with our geometry collection we just created. So we converted the static mesh from the Megascans. And now when we go to the My Chaos System folder, we need to create another folder. Let's call it Utilities. I will change the color for this folder. Maybe to white. Yeah, should be fine. Now when you click the engine and you search for the fields, actually I think you need to search for the field. Yes, we need to search for the field. You will find different fields. Okay, so we have, for example, this bomb field prototype, which is Unreal-based engine asset. Let's double click to open the blueprint. As you can see, we have basic options. You can create your own bomb field if you want, but why not use the asset if it's already available? For example, we have force multiplier, which multiply force vector. You have also noise section. As well, you can recalculate delay if you're using frames. And the setup for planar fall-off value. Basic functions. And we can use this bomb field. And in this lecture, I want to introduce you to that type of the fields and in general to the fields. So let's drag and drop, copy here into our utilities folder. Obviously, we can change a name. Let's call it chaos 01. Okay. And drag and drop into your level. Go back to the selection mode and just take a look at our bomb field. So how does it actually works? So you will notice 3 arrows, which basically point the direction of the forces working with our bomb field. You can change the direction simply by rotating it. So if I simulate right now and I move my field into direction of the wall, it will actually break the connection between bombs. Okay. As well, if you look at the scale is right now set up to 2. If you want to change the scale, you cannot do it here. You have to do it in the settings of the field. Also, you can select activation of the field. You can select debug and different activation type. If you scroll down, you will see the bomb max scale. So let's change it to 1. Now you will see the difference. Let's just simulate again and try it. Okay. And we have many different options here. For example, you can use option which is bomb, which means the bomb scale will change with the time duration. So right now duration is 0.5 of seconds. Also you have the bomb extra distance, which I don't think we're going to use. You can change the bomb mass, which will basically affect the fractures. And also you have different settings like use projectiles, which I'm going to show you later on during the course. As well, you can activate the simulate physics and other settings directly down there. You can also control the bomb field directly by the blueprint. It's just up to you. So now we have use bomb selected. Let's take a look how these parameters actually work. So move the bomb so it will collide with our wall, and now let's try to simulate. As you can see, it increased the size. If you want to have more effects on our geometry collection, you can just change the time of the duration when our bomb actually increase its size. So we'll basically simulate the explosion. But as you notice, our wall just fall down. So we need one more field. So go back to the engine folder and type Anchor. Okay, double click to open it. And as well, you will see very basic logic here. You will have activation branch. You will have some anchor logic. So basically what we can do with the anchor field. First, we need to add it to our utilities folder. Obviously change the name. So we can add the anchor field to our geometry collection, basically any geometry collection, to prevent specific area of the GC from breaking the connection between our bombs. So let's just move it maybe a little bit down, something like that. And also you will notice the orange bounds. So our geometry collection must be in the area of our bounds. So when you select your geometry collection right now, you will see option for initialization fields. You will click this small plus icon and will create the new index. Now you can select the picker and just select our anchor field 01. Okay, so now GC and the anchor field is connected together. Let's just collapse some folders in Outliner so it will be more organized. It's a lot of objects in our level still. Okay. And I'm going to add new folder for all of them. So I selected anchor field, bomb field, and wall, and I just created new folder. Let's call it wall_chaos01, so it will be more organized. And now I'm going to select again our bomb field. I will move it. Just position in the place I'd like to simulate. And now let's try to simulate. So instantly you will see the difference. So the bottom part of our geometry collection actually is not broken because we use the anchor field. Still, if I will move the bomb field, it will break connection between the nodes. But the bottom part basically will not change at all. So that's the most common way actually of using the anchor fields. And obviously you can create more of them if you want. As well, you will notice sometimes in the chaos you will have like kind of the dancing elements. That's absolutely normal. Again, this is beta stage. Probably it's going to be updated and going to be better with the time. So I just copy one anchor field. So I will create another one. I will change the position. And obviously, like we did a moment ago, we need to connect it with our geometry collection. Okay, it should be fine. And if I simulate right now, let's take a look. Nothing changed. And the reason is very simple. I didn't connect it with our geometry collection. So select the geometry connection and add another initialization field. Choose the picker and select your anchor field 02. We can simulate again and just take a look at the result. Okay, I think it's pretty cool. It works really great. I want you to test this, and I see you in the next lecture.